is Kyle Hopkins, and I'm the administrative finance arm of Oisann Engineering. And Oisann Engineering is a Norwegian company. We're also incorporated in Holland, and we're involved in desalination with our innovative desalination techniques. We're here at BlueTech because we heard about BlueTech from Hein Molenkamp at Water Alliance in Leeuwarden, the Netherlands. In fact, I was going on holiday to LA in August, and Hein was on the phone with me, and he said, hey, if you're going to LA, you need to go to San Diego, see Michael Jones and Greg Murphy at the Maritime Alliance, and they'll tell you what's going on all across the Americas. And he was right. 1 week later, I sat down with Greg and Michael, and now I have the pleasure of being here this week. Everybody needs to be here who's involved in economic activity of any kind. The oceans are such an economic powerhouse. We all buy things that is traded through ports. We all enjoy the seafood. We love going to the beach. So there are so many economic drivers that we enjoy from the ocean, and we need to understand the value of the ocean. And we need to understand historically what we've done, whether that's in desalination or any kind of economic driving, resource extraction from the ocean. And how do we do it better? How do we get better resources with less contamination, less environmental damage all around the world? Well, water is critical to the blue economy because obviously much of the earth is covered in water. But if we think about the human side of it, we all need water very often to stay alive. So we need access to clean water. And I went to water.org a few weeks ago, and it really struck me. 200 million hours a day, women and girls around the world are getting water. They're spending a lot of time every day fetching water, just to have water to wash clothes, to cook, to bathe, any kind of necessity that we take for granted, most of us. So there are economic, educational opportunities for millions of people around the world if they simply can turn water on from a pipe. BlueTech Week is the absolute best forum to do that. The advantage of what we do in terms of going after water, not being on the shore, if we're on the shore, if you think about it, 42 of the 70 water crisis cities in the world are on the coast. And there's a lot of people in those large cities. And that means land is very valuable. If we don't need to take up real estate on the land and be offshore, there's a huge savings in the CapEx right there. Our system is very energy efficient, so there's savings in operating as well. But in terms of being offshore, that's the opportunity that we capture. We have a very small on-land footprint, and we can be relocated, and at the decommissioning time, we're gone. There's very little, if any, long-term environmental impact, whereas you see it in Spain now with decommissioned desalination plants sitting there. And there's nothing else you can do with that. Turns out to be a heap of concrete until the energy prices and or the demand for water increase, and it makes sense to run that plant again. Whereas with our system, we could move someplace else where it makes economic sense, or for whatever reasons, move to another location. To learn more about Oisann Engineering, you can go to our website. It's waterfountain.no. Water Fountain is just one word. In fact, Water Fountain is the name of our system. Waterfountain.no. It's got some simple information there, but you can reach out to us as well if you have technical or business-related questions. We're tied in with the Maritime Alliance. So if you're local in Southern California, the Maritime Alliance is a great resource. They have an understanding of what our technology does, and I'm sure they'd be happy to connect you